a new show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
Yeah.
But before it starts show, remember everybody, you can always support the twins at officialhodgetwins.com. Pick you out a patriotic t-shirt or hat today, or maybe some bird products, or maybe a white privilege card, or maybe a brand new race card. Use discount code Delta. Me and my twin here gonna give you 20% off your purchase. Yep, I can do that for you. Yep, sure can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, give you 20% off. Hey, got some new shows coming. Y'all haven't heard, we coming to that liberal shithole California. We coming to Texas, coming to Wisconsin, Indiana, where else?
Oklahoma.
Why I always keep forgetting Oklahoma, man?
It's because you think about that great state of Texas, the heartbeat of this nation.
Yeah, y'all
right there in the middle, that's the heartbeat.
Yeah. Texas is the foundation.
Once we lose Texas, it's over.
It's over.
But anyway.
If it's over, where we going?
Where else the white supremacists go? I'm going to Russia.
Russia, you think you're going to welcome us in, huh?
Man, I hope so, man.
You know,
I'd rather be that in here.
Yeah, them white people out there crazy, though, man.
Yeah.
You know what they do to black people out there, don't you?
What?
Go over there to Russia and find out.
I can't go to Canada. That's a shithole, too.
Yeah, you can't go to Canada. Can't go to Russia, man. You can't even go to Australia now. They're arresting people and pepper spraying 12-year-old girls for not wearing masks. Shit's crazy over there, too. Where the hell we gonna go, man?
I can't believe I laughed at that. Yeah.
Why are you laughing at that? That ain't funny.
I wasn't laughing at that. I was just saying.
You was laughing at how ridiculous this whole Australia is.
The whole world is.
Yeah, you weren't laughing at the little girl getting pepper spray. You was just laughing at how ridiculous.
All right, we're going to talk about Biden and just how inept and how, I mean, if the president was weekend at Bernie's, dude, we'd be in a whole lot better position. This dude, before I even get to Biden,
81 million votes. You mean to tell them half of this country is crazy? 81 million, man.
Well, it's 300 something.
Well, you know most people don't vote, man. Yeah. But everybody vote. He's still gonna have a good turnout.
Yeah.
That's just law. That's just the law of large numbers.
Yeah.
81 million, man. Most popular president of all time.
Oh, man. That's
Dude
crazy.
didn't even have to campaign, man.
And he did.
Son's a crackhead. He still got out and votes. I know if I'm running for president, my son come out with all that crazy shit, you think I'm going to get elected? Oh, I know if his son doing it. I know where he learned it from. Got it from his daddy. The apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Ain't that the truth?
The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Can I get an amen?
Yeah, y'all think we crazy.
Can I get an amen, bro?
Amen.
The apple do not fall far from the tree.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Y'all think we crazy. Y'all done seen Daddy.
Y'all learned everything I know from Daddy. He didn't tell me.
I learned what not to do watching my dad.
Yeah, he didn't tell me not what to do. I just sat back and watched him. Yep, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that either. Hey, Daddy sat down one day. He says, Keith and Kevin, you listen up here, boy. Don't you ever gamble. Don't you ever drink. I was like, no shit, Daddy.
Have been watching you for the last 10 years.
Dad was a damn good role model in his own way.
Daddy cleaned up.
Daddy was a good man.
Daddy cleaned up. Mama helped him find God. Took him to church. All right, let's get serious on this.
I remember one day, man, I was a little boy, man, Daddy cussed out Mama at church. Mama was there pushing his buttons. You know how Mama get on your nerves.
Yeah, Mama get on your nerves.
Mama drive you up a wall sometimes.
Hey, Kev, let's talk about what's going on. Kev, listen. Let's get serious on this. All right, before I even get to Biden, I want to show you this video.
Yeah.
I mean, I just get tired of how the left paints this country as like a systemically racist country. It's ran by white supremacy. That right there, what you said, see right there, embodies what this country's all about, what our flag stands for.
Yeah, people are willing to just give their kids, their infants to just strangers because they know they would have a better opportunity here in America.
Yeah, thousands of white boys and brown boys and all kinds of Americans have been in that country. Over 2,000 a couple thousand Americans lost their lives trying to help these people have freedom and to keep our country. That's what our country represents.
Yeah, all
first and foremost.
That Black Lives Matter Foundation, the defunding the police, these athletes kneeling, all that's just fake and just a big lie.
I mean, this country's not perfect, but the way they portray it.
It'll never be perfect with fucking Joe Biden running.
I mean, the way they portray this country.
Yeah,
it's like these athletes, these celebrities, they're
multi-millionaires.
Yeah, they're successful in this country. They're nothing but they carrying water for the Democrats. Not only they carrying the water, they changing their bedpans.
Yeah.
They just their servants.
Yeah,
because all that's BS. I just want to point that out before I get to this guy that got over 80 million votes.
I think he got more, man. I think they audited some. They found some more votes.
Some more votes just came in?
They just keep finding votes. I think that shit's over 81 million now.
Hey, stop petting yourself. What do you think you are, the Taliban? Stop pulling on it.
Man, beard, man. Stroke myself.
All right. Hey, come on.
Can't stop it, man. It's a bad habit, man.
Yeah, all right.
Stroking myself like that. Feel good, though, man. Calms me down. Like when I'm nervous, I'll be like this. Just calm down, Kevin. Just calm down.
All right. Hey, Kevin.
I'll be like, yeah.
Hey, yeah. Okay, so let's get to I mean,
what the hell we even talking about, man?
Hey, man, I'm surprised Steve let Biden talk about the news because, when he watch the video, man.
As many as 15,000 Americans and at least 65,000 Afghans and their families.
65,000!
Desperate to get out.
15!
We will go live to Kabul, but we begin here with George Stephanopoulos, one-on-one with the president.
It's a long-ass name.
Back in July, you said a Taliban takeover was highly unlikely. Was the intelligence wrong, or did you downplay it?
I think there was no consensus. If you go back and look at the intelligence reports, they said that it was more likely to be sometime by the end of the year.
You didn't put a timeline out when you said it was highly unlikely. You just said flat out it's highly unlikely the Taliban would take over.
Yeah.
Stop right there.
Yeah, you left that whole part out of your answer the first time you was asked that question.
He said there was no consensus, like there was no agreement. So it tells me our military had no idea what to expect. Nobody, y'all been there 20 y'all didn't know what was coming down the pipeline? And regardless of that, you still did it?
It's funny when he asked him that question. He said, it's funny because, initially when you said that answer, you left all that out. You just said it was, no, you don't have to worry about that.
I mean,
now you telling me, well, there was no consensus. We was thinking it's going to happen later.
I mean,
You should have said that the first time they asked you the question, you jerk.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to make a huge decision like that and there's no consensus, maybe you
wait.
Yeah, until you have a consensus.
Yeah. Or if you have a consensus, let everybody know what the hell you meant when you said, nah, you don't have to worry about that. Now you're saying, well, we knew it was going to happen. You didn't have to worry about that until, later down the road, but it was going to happen.
All right, let's keep rolling.
What a dumbass.
Oh, the question was whether or not the idea that the Taliban would take over was premised on the notion that that somehow the 300,000 troops we had trained and equipped was going to just collapse. They were going to give up. I don't think anybody anticipated that.
We've all seen the pictures. We've seen those hundreds of people packed into a C-17. We've seen Afghans falling.
That was 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
What did you think when you first saw that?
Stop right there.
That's crazy as hell.
Thanks for the history lesson. Everybody knows when it happened, Joe.
Yeah, we didn't ask you when it happened.
Maybe you should have rephrased the question. Hey, Joe, did you see the 747 leaving and the people falling off the plane? That happened 5-6 days ago. That's not a response. It's not an answer.
Yeah.
We know what the hell happened.
You know what he meant by that? When he said it's been 4 or 5 days?
Stop crying over spilt milk.
That's water under the bridge, just done and over with. Get over it. That's what he meant by that. That's why he said, man, that was 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
People was literally scared for their life, jumping on planes that was already maxed out. They was just willing to hold on to the side of a plane. Yeah. And his response is, that was 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, those men that was doing that, they are. No way to sugarcoat this, but
No, don't say it. Just don't say it. Just hold on to that.
No, what would you want me to be, Joe Biden?
No, man. It's just like, man, people can't take the truth nowadays. I mean, all those were men. It's like when we was jumping on the side of the plane like that, where was the women and the kids?
Maybe the women and the kids are smarter than the men.
What do you mean?
You can't actually ride an airplane through that.
But I didn't see any women doing that. No kids. It was just men chasing the plane.
Yeah, unfortunately, in that country, man, you either Taliban or you're a coward. That's the observation I'm making. That 747, it was all grown men. And those people are not willing to fight
for their freedom.
Yeah. Chaos initially would have came, but when Joe came out and flat out said you don't have to worry about any of this, that was just a flat out lie. He lied to everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and finish this video.
I thought was we have to gain control of this. We have to move this more quickly. We have to move in a way in which we can take control of that airport. And we did.
So you don't think this could have been handled, this actually could have been handled better in any way? No mistakes?
No, I don't think it could have been handled in a way that we're going to go back in hindsight and look, but the idea that somehow there's a way to have gotten out without chaos ensuing, I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happened.
So for you, that was always priced into the decision?
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to make that decision, maybe you should have just kept the military in until you evacuated everybody that needs to be evacuated.
For you to come out and say that it was nothing you could have did better and refer to it as hindsight, that's what hindsight is. What could have you done better? You see what I'm saying? You could have done something better, like evacuate people.
Well, he's claiming in hindsight you can always do things better.
No, that's just being smart. The people that was working for you, the people that they're going to label a snitch, you should have evacuated them. The Americans that was there working, you should have evacuated them. Yeah. It shouldn't have came to this.
I mean, it's not like it's like the damn fourth quarter and it's the damn seventh game of the finals and it's 3 seconds on the clock. You can extend the clock.
Yeah, you should have.
There's not a buzzer that's going to go off, Joe. Who you think you are, Michael Jordan in the finals? You don't have to do it right then and there. You could have prolonged this. I mean, what's the point? You've been there 20 years.
Yeah. Of course you could have did something better.
So he thinks it's fine that people throwing their kids over to complete strangers. It's fine.
Yeah, people falling off of airplanes, people running with a 747.
Falling to the death. That's just 4 or 5 days ago, people.
Yeah. Of course you could have did something better. For you to deny that, it's just
lacks leadership.
Yeah.
But he's a Democrat. I mean, that answer would your voters were like, man, that's a great answer. That was 4 or 5 days ago. Who gives a shit now?
No, he put a lot of people's lives at risk.
Yeah, but his voters probably like, yeah, that's a good point. But your voters are idiots.
You have to be an idiot if you think that's a responsible response to a question. He didn't answer. He gave a bunch of political. He never owned up to anything. He never answered a question.
Yeah.
Straight on.
Let's go to the next video, the actual general. I mean, you think that's bad? Listen to the general.
Yeah.
There was nothing that I or anyone else saw that indicated a collapse of this army and this government in 11 days. No, I did not, nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days.
He's the general. Who are you, General Lee of the South back in the Confederacy?
You didn't see that ass whooping coming?
From the North? You didn't see that coming?
You're not a general. You Lieutenant Dan. People like you got Bubba killed in Forrest Gump.
You Lieutenant Dan?
Yeah, you Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan! You went got buried?
Lieutenant Dan! You went got legs, Lieutenant Dan!
Lieutenant Dan! You ever got you an Asian woman with you? You didn't see this coming.
Maybe instead of studying white rage, you should have studied fucking brown rage. Maybe tan with a beard, wearing a burqa or fucking. Maybe you should have studied. What's that shit they put on the head?
Huh?
What's that shit on the head? They wear it on the head.
It's a nice ass wave cap.
Maybe you should have studied turban rage.
Yeah, remember do y'all recall?
White rage.
He got into it with Matt
Gaetz.
Yeah, Matt Gaetz about.
Matt Gaetz.
It's Gates. We like to pronounce his name like how you see it. That's how black people are. That damn Ebonics. I think it's Gates.
When he should have spelled it G-A-T-E-S. Gates. That G-A-E-T-Z. That shit throws off black people.
Yeah. Let me say this. Remember he got into it with him, and he's like, I want to learn about white rage. Do y'all recall that?
Yeah, that shit
this woke ass general. I'm not surprised this dumbass didn't see it coming.
Yeah, too bad he's too busy studying white rage. He's been studying turban rage.
He's too busy being woke is what his problem is. Too busy being woke.
Yeah, turban. That's what you call it, right? Turban.
It's all the same stuff.
I want to learn what turban rage is.
Yeah, you should have been reading up on that Taliban rage.
I want to learn what tan rage is.
Hey, 300,000 people they claim that they've trained. Do y'all know what 300,000 people look like?
That's a little over half the population of Wyoming. That's a lot of people.
300,000. Like, I've been at a comedy show where we had like 1,000 fans there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. 300,000? Yo.
That's like 300,000 theaters.
I mean, that's so many people. If you actually believe that, you believe there's people walking from Central America 2,500, 3,000 miles walking to our border.
If you believe that, you actually believe some women can maintain an erection.
If you believe that, I'm gonna one up you.
You one up me on how you gonna one up me on that one?
If you believe that, you believe you can stop the climate from changing.
Oh hell no, I'm gonna one up you on that one. If you actually believe that, you actually think some women can pee standing up. You can't beat me on that.
I think you got me on that.
If you believe that, you think some men can have babies.
Get pregnant, huh?
That's you gotta be screwing hard to do that. You gotta be dropping it in them. You gotta be slamming it on, boy. I'm gonna give you a baby, boy.
Nah,
that's
what if a man gets pregnant, that's an abomination. You need to abort that shit.
Yeah, I'm pro-choice when it comes to that shit.
Hey, let's get serious on this. This whole administration.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all crazy as hell.
If y'all progressive and y'all don't have a problem with what's going on in Afghanistan and these people's responses, keep in mind they impeached President Trump twice over far less.
Well, I can't even remember what they impeached him for.
This is some bullshit. They got him one time for he said he caused a riot at the Capitol building. He said he incited violence. They took him off Twitter.
Yeah, they call that. Hey, let me add this. They say that's an insurrection. No, insurrection is just what happened in Afghanistan. And you hear the news, nobody calls it an insurrection.
Yeah.
Why do y'all think they don't call that an insurrection? Because they've been painting all these crazy white supremacists that went to the thing on January 6th. That's what your idea of an insurrection should be. People without weapons out there protesting is pissed off.
Yeah, you're being facetious about the white supremacy, right?
Yeah, of course. I'm joking.
Well, you got to spell out some conservatives are stupid. They call us white supremacists.
First time saying it, but they don't get our heat.
Yeah. I'm talking about first time conservatives.
Yeah.
Oh man, this dude, I thought it was crazy. This guy's some asshole.
Yeah, but see, that's why they don't use that term insurrectionist for what's going on.
You're only an insurrection when you're upset about the election and you're having a mostly peaceful protest at the Capitol building.
Yeah, and you're white.
Yeah.
This is actually what an insurrection is. You take over the government, you have weapons. What happened on January 6th? I don't agree what what happened there should happen.
It was more about. It wasn't more. What happened at the Capitol building was more about the lack of security in their planning. Yeah, that should have never happened if they had
Which falls on like the actual government. They should have known what was coming.
Right. And they should hold our government accountable to what's going on, the administration, what's going on in Afghanistan.
And the people that stepped out of line that day.
It's piss poor planning, it's lack of leadership, it's lack of critical thinking, it's lack of thinking, period.
I actually think they wanted that to happen with something. But
yeah, you can't say that.
In hindsight, just like Joe said, in hindsight, looking back on it,
Hey, y'all can have y'all's conspiracies. Hey, we can have conspiracies too. Y'all once said Trump colluded with Russia. Y'all can have y'all's theories. Why can't we have ours too?
What was the? No, I'm done talking.
What are you talking about, man? I'm done. No, man, it's probably important, man.
But see that whole impeachment. Like I've heard, like some conservative, he needs to. You're not going to impeach him. You don't have the nerve, so just shut up.
Yeah.
Just don't. I don't even want to see that. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. I mean, just try to get done what you can get.
Y'all remember when Trump assassinated Salami? I forget his name.
Soleimani.
Yeah, Soleimani.
Yeah, Salami is.
Yeah, they said Trump was a dictator and he's going to cause a war and all this, and they called him a tyrant. And look, the left, Democrats, progressives, they're like so silent about what's going on right now. Yeah. These people impeached our president twice, and they're dead silent. They have no criticisms.
There's videos of the Taliban painting over women's pictures.
Yeah.
Like women can't be like in a position of like leadership in that country. They're more like property in that country. They're just something to, just to bang.
Yeah, it's that culture, man.
And to get you a sandwich.
Yeah.
And to keep your goats clean so you can bang those too.
Man, that's too far, man. Banging goats.
I went to.
I don't believe that, man. I mean, I know those people are different.
Seen videos.
I know they got their culture, but I don't think they into banging goats.
There's videos.
Banging goats?
I went too far with that. I did some Don. I did some Don Jr. right there.
Yeah.
Have you been watching his memes lately? That dude is like a savage. When I see these memes, I don't think of like the past president's son, a white guy. I think of like an aborigine in a cave somewhere just putting up these damn memes. This dude's a savage. I think it's
we put up a couple, man.
Huh?
We put up a couple.
I'll throw one up right now. Take a look at this. I mean, this dude is a savage.
Yeah, Trump Jr. don't give a no more. He done had enough of these damn people.
Yeah.
This is me. Yeah. And I don't care if you like it.
Yeah, man. I mean, we need more of that. I mean, we lack leaders in this world, and that's evident, like what's going on in Australia and just all over the world. It's just it comes from stupid leaders.
Yeah, I think a majority of it is leftism. It's more on the liberal. I mean, I'm not saying conservatives are perfect, but you can't disagree. If Trump was in office, this country would be better off. Afghanistan, I'm sure, would be a little better off.
And my point is this: once you go to Afghanistan, you can't actually ever leave.
Yeah.
As soon as you leave, it's unstable again. Like we got the troops in Korea and all these other places of the world, and
just to keep those regions of the world stable.
And there's some places where there's army bases, U.S. military bases, and I don't think they don't even need to be there. But in my opinion, you need to have a presence here.
Yeah. It's a bad idea because there's going to be attacks on other countries because of this, because we pulled out.
I mean, the whole region is unstable now. They can go back to doing what they're doing, and now they have our weapons from the 300,000 people they trained.
Yeah.
It's like you should.
I don't believe 300. Maybe they should have rephrased that. How many people actually started your training and finished? It wasn't 300,000. You had 300,000 people show up, but 300,000 people did not complete that training. There's no way in hell you're gonna get through 300,000 soldiers.
Hey, they count the people. They count their soldiers how they count the COVID cases in the U.S.
Oh, that shit's inflated then.
And that's what happens when you have leftists just running everything.
Yeah. The world would be a lot better off if we did share, more conservative values, man. It definitely would help the Middle East. Ain't no denying that shit.
Y'all can use more white supremacists in the Middle East, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we can send you some white supremacists. CNN said we're filled with them. They can show y'all how to, get your shit together.
Hey, look, when I say white supremacists, I'm joking.
He's being facetious.
I'm just being facetious. I'm just being sarcastic. This country is not.
Well, if you're white and you're conservative, you're a white supremacist by today's standards. If I can be a black Nazi, hey.
Yeah, we're far right.
If you're Christian and you're white and you're conservative, you damn white supremacist.
You're like you're painted as like this.
Based on what MSNBC and CNN says.
You're painted like this evil entity. You're like this evil thing, and you never hear them paint them out there in the Middle East like that.
Yeah, you can't criticize them.
Yeah, because you want to give more motivation to do stuff.
I mean, damn, man.
All right, this video long as hell. Been a damn
There will never be peace in the Middle East. That shit rhymes for some reason. Somebody's trying to tell us something. I mean, the Bible's been talking about this shit. The Bible been telling us. The Bible didn't tell us that shit rhymes. Somebody's trying to tell us something. There will never be peace in the Middle East.
I mean, this stuff's been this is biblical.
Not until you send them white supremacists back over there to stabilize that damn country. There was peace out there. They was calling it a war. It was war. That shit was.
I mean,
nobody was dying.
The way Mark Levin phrased it, I mean, it's not a 20-year war.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just there for like the past decade and a half just to keep it peaceful, to stabilize the region. Yeah. That's why I say once you leave, once you go there, you cannot leave. You can't.
You can't.
You cannot leave. Look at the Taliban. They running down the street shooting people going to the airport.
Yeah, the Taliban didn't give up. They was in the caves, no AC, with their goats and shit.
Yeah, they was
wearing them damn fancy-ass wave caps. They just waiting. They waited us out, man.
They just waiting.
People been living this way since the Bible. They waited us out.
Yeah, as soon as they seen y'all sleeping, they jumped on the camels like.
Man, hey, Rod.
Damn wave cap bouncing up and down.
Hey, Rod, them camels, man, can't be good for your back, man.
Man, them damn big ass humps.
Yeah, you gotta sit in between them humps. You gotta grab one of them humps.
Yeah, but oh man, it's a crazy world we live in.
Crazy world.
It was a damn good show.
Yeah. Michael Lindell, true patriot, he needs our help. Here's a man who started from nothing, built a great company, great products. I mean, you can buy pillows, towels. You can even buy some stuff for your pets, for your dog. I'm buying some stuff for my dog, Milo, and Ruby. We support people that have a great product and supports our country. Yeah. And they support freedom of speech.
Yeah, I don't support companies that don't support this country.
Yeah, I don't support companies that don't value other people's opinions, and the left is trying to destroy this man because he has a different opinion.
Yeah, just because he supported the president of the United States. So go to his website now.
Yeah.
Right? Use discount code Hodgetwins.
Yeah.
Get a huge discount, and you'll be supporting a patriot.
Yeah. Don't forget, go to officialhodgetwins.com.
Go to the Fight Censorship tab, hit the links, follow us on Telegram, follow us on Rumble, and follow us on YouTube. They haven't censored us there yet.
Yeah, they're actually being fair.
Yeah.
Go to officialhodgetwins.com and pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today. Hell, I'm even giving you 20% off. Just type in discount code Chinese virus. We call it Chinese because it's from China. We making t-shirts great again.